This is our family, and this is our van life adventure. If you'd like to stay up to date with our adventures, don't forget to like and subscribe. It's a short drive from our last stop at the falls to our next, but we're a little tired, so we decide to find a quiet place to stay for the night and get a cheeky surprise. We're just sitting in the van at night, so it's a bit dark, but look what's out the window. The deers roam freely through the Scottish Highlands, but it's not always easy to spot them, so it was a real treat to have them come by the van and to sit and watch them before we went to sleep. After a nice night's sleep, we're up bright and early and off to go and visit the mystical, magical Ardvrek Castle. The castle was built by the MacLeod clan in 1490. In 1672, Clan Mackenzie attacked and captured the castle and took control of the lands. In 1726, the lady of the house felt the castle was too dated and a house was built nearby. Fire destroyed the house in 1737, and now both the house and castle lie in ruins. Across the road from the castle there's a small waterfall. You can actually climb up to the second layer of waterfall as well, but up there we found there were lots of midges and made our way down quickly. We're carrying on our journey down the west coast of the Highlands. There aren't many more stops on our NC500 trip, but we've got some bits to sort, so we've decided to stop at a site in Uncleboris when disaster strikes. Hi everyone.
Good morning.
So we've woken up to a bit of, not a disaster, it's not a disaster.
Not great.
But it's not great. We've got a completely flat tyre. It's completely gone.
On the front.
So we have got to try and sort that out. We are still on the NC500. We're currently stopped in a town called Uncleboris. So thankfully we're in a town and we're not just still in the mountains.
Yeah.
Because that could have been a real problem. Everywhere we've been the last few days we've had absolutely no signal, so I'm quite grateful that we're at least on a campsite with facilities. We've got phone signal and have actually been able to call our breakdown cover. We had only intended on staying here for one night, but we are going to have to stay here for another night. So we're waiting for the breakdown guys to show up, and then we're also thinking that there is a coach garage around here, so we are thinking that we're going to change the other front tyre as well, because we've still got... No, that's your pack of crisps, honey. So we've still got another between 300 and 400 miles to go, depending on how direct home we go. So we think it's probably wise to change the other front tyre as well.
Yeah.
Just in case of anything like this again. We had planned on changing them before our big trip this summer anyway. So bringing it forward, because some of the roads are a bit rough around here. You know, there are steep inclines and steep declines through the Highlands where we still are. So yeah, that's just where we are at the moment. Hopefully the recovery guy is going to come and it's all going to be sorted and we can just carry on. Hopefully.
We'll let you know.
We'll let you know if we have any other problems.
Obviously the van's American, so I hope he's got all the bits and pieces that he needs to do the job.
We'll see how it goes.
Cool.
So the breakdown recovery vehicle has come, and all they've done is they've reinflated the tyre just so we can drive to a local garage. Thankfully it was just 1 mile away from the site we were parked up on. So we're driving in now. Fingers crossed. The one thing that can make it more tricky is obviously she is Winnebago, she's American, so it's not always the most straightforward thing trying to get parts for her. So hopefully they know how to treat a vehicle of this size. They should do. They've got enough other motorhomes here. And we'll be on our way ASAP. Okay, so where we're at, we've got to the garage. They can change the tyre. They are going to change the other front tyre as well. However, we don't know if we can do it today. And they say it's not safe for us to drive back to the campsite even though it's only a mile. So we are potentially camping tonight in a garage. Not exactly the van life dream, but I think it's a van life inevitability at some point. So we've had it in 3 months. The next morning she got her new shoes on and we were ready to set off on our way. But a big thank you and shout out to Lockbroom Garage for dealing with us so efficiently, and to Broomfield Holiday Park in Ullapool for putting up with us and giving us a refund when we couldn't come back. Now we're back on the road and ready to roll. We find our final beautiful beach stop in Scotland. This stunning sunset and the beautiful surroundings, it's got us all thinking of the last few weeks and the wonderful experiences we've had while we've been here. So what were your best bits, baby?
It was going to that hill and where we found the crystals and slid down the hill, but we almost got stuck.
Oh, when the tide nearly came in and we almost got stuck. So you liked the secret beach that we found?
Yeah, and also where that cave beach where all the caves were.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
I suppose the dolphins were special as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, you liked seeing the dolphins.
Seeing the wild dolphins.
That was cool.
There.
And the seals.
The seals, yeah, I guess just everything was outdoors with nature.
Oh, and where we saw that magic waterfall, I really liked that.
The green waterfall.
Yeah, super pretty. And I went and stood in it.
You did. That was super pretty,
Yeah,
that
I went
waterfall.
and stood in it.
What did you love?
The tide and the big hill and the photo.
The landscape was so great, but I guess my favourite bit was when we were in the river on the way to the waterfalls. Oh, well, that bit was the favourite bit. We were just wading up the river, weren't we?
Yeah.
That was a nice bit.
We're getting ready for our final stop on the NC500. We're all tired, but we're also all happy. If you've got a bucket list of road trips that you'd like to complete, we highly, highly suggest that the NC500 is on it. Sentimental bit over. Let's get this show on the road.
Come on! Come on! He's going to make it. Is he going to make it? Come on!
We are on our way to Ben Eyre Car Park, Torridon. Now I know there's walking routes from there, but that's not what we're going for. We've done all the hiking we can manage on this trip. We've got a special visitor to see. Hello, mate. No, he's shedding. He's shedding. Excuse the no makeup. We're at probably our final big stop, the NC500. And there's someone come to see us. Everybody, I'd like to introduce Callum. Callum is a very cheeky reindeer who has set himself up residence in the car park and likes to shake down the visitors for treats. Luckily, I came prepared. I've heard all about you.
No.
He doesn't want to stroke. He doesn't want to stroke. He literally just wants to... Maybe he doesn't like the carrot. Yep. Yeah, you did it, Ollie. You fed a reindeer. Here you go, try again.
I don't think you like
Ollie.
the carrot.
Try again.
I don't think you like
I didn't get that on camera, Ollie doing it.
Oh, but is there any more? There's no one that I can feed him.
Should we see if he wants this carrot? No, you don't like carrot.
He doesn't like carrot.
There you have it. The myth.
Now, if you'd like to add in a visit to Callum on your road trip, type in Ben Ear Car Park, Torridon into Google Maps. You'll see plenty of photos of him to make sure that you've got the right one. There is more than one car park for Ben Ear. These guys had been waiting to meet Callum the whole trip.
Be cautious
Right
here,
at me.
okay? These are wild animals. Be cautious.
I'm just standing still.
Let him come to you.
I'm standing here.
And that's it. Our NC500 trip is done. But Van Life Scotland's not quite over yet.
Thank you for watching our video. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Goodbye.